When I think of life, I usually picture lush green landscapes, rivers flowing under blue skies, and air I can actually breathe. But what if life, in its most stubborn, tenacious forms, exists in places I can barely imagine? What about a world scorched by the sun, battered by solar winds, a planet of extremes, Mercury? Mercury is a planet of incredible contrasts. During its long, sun-baked day, temperatures can rocket up to a mind-melting 430 degrees Celsius. That's 800 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. But with almost no atmosphere to trap that heat, the night side plunges to a brutal minus 180 Celsius, or minus 290 Fahrenheit. It's a wild swing, day 430 up, night 180 down. And that atmosphere? It's basically a ghost. Mercury's exosphere is just a scattered mix of oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, helium, and potassium, constantly stripped away and renewed by solar wind and micro-impacts. So, how could life possibly exist here? For decades, just the idea of life on Mercury sounded ridiculous. But then I learned about extremophiles, Earth's own rebels, bacteria thriving at the bottom of scalding hydrothermal vents, microbes partying in radioactive waste, or surviving frozen in Antarctic ice for thousands of years. Life, it seems, is way more flexible than I ever thought. And here's where Mercury gets really interesting. Despite its fiery reputation, scientists have discovered water ice hidden in craters at Mercury's poles, where the sun never shines. These cold traps are pockets of stability, shielded from the relentless heat, offering a glimmer of hope, if not for life, then at least for the conditions that life might one day seize. So if there is life on Mercury, what could it possibly look like? Maybe I'm talking about hyperthermophilic microbes hugging the shadowy edges, or cryophilic bugs hanging out in the ice itself. Or maybe something truly alien, creatures that feed on Mercury's wild magnetic field, or survive by hijacking the planet's unique chemistry. Now, what if it's not just about finding life, but creating it? Imagine humans settling Mercury, burrowing into the ground, building shielded domes in those icy craters, or even rolling mobile cities that chase the eternal twilight to avoid the worst heat and cold. It sounds wild, but the energy, the metals, the sheer challenge, it's the stuff of dreams and future science. Mercury reminds me that the universe is way more surprising and complex than I can ever fully grasp. Maybe life here is just speculation for now, but just the idea of it expands my sense of what's possible and pushes me to keep exploring, to keep searching, even in the hottest, harshest, most unlikely corners of space.